First off, what does it mean to be going to the regionals for you?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, yesterday was probably the most emotional day I've had in a while. I mean, we thought we were done there for a while, and then we had some hope coming in, and then at the end, it was just an awesome day, really.
Now you're going to regionals. What's the mentality you feel like you guys need to take into this regional tournament?
Yeah, same mentality we've had for about the past 2 weeks. We've really been playing on our last leg, I guess, for, 3 series now, and then the last tournament, we thought we were done after yesterday. We're just lucky to be alive, really.
You know, we talked about it briefly yesterday, but just what have you seen out of this ball club the last 3 weeks, a month that's really made you excited to be a part of it and has kind of, gotten you guys to this point?
Yeah, it's the resiliency of this team. I mean, as you saw Seth this past weekend, he had, 3 appearances and I don't know how many innings of just great pitching. It's all for us. I mean, it's not for him at all. It's just the resiliency and the teamship, I guess, of every guy on the team is awesome.
Well, Mason, for you going to regionals, this is the second year in a row. This time has to be a little more of a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, this one it was a little bit harder. We didn't come out at the beginning of the season like we wanted to, or like we did last year. So we really had to grind it out at the conference tourney. And after the last game of the conference tourney in the final, we weren't really sure that we were going to get to the regional. But now we're here, and it feels good. So.
What's the mentality you feel like you guys need to take into this regional?
The same mentality we took in the conference tourney. The mentality we had at the conference tourney was really good. I mean, we went really far till the final, down to the last out, and if we can bring that into the regional, I think we'll do really well.
Describe it if you can the roller coaster yesterday. Obviously, you guys had battled back, had 4 wins in the tournament, and then Central Missouri walks off on you, and you guys are kind of just figuring it's done, and just have the bus ride home, thinking that, and then you get to the good news later on.
Yeah,
take us through that a little bit.
Yeah, it was a very emotional 12 hours. Going from beating Pitt State, like saying you're in the finals, knowing what we got to do to win the final to secure it for sure, and then losing in the bottom of the ninth on a walk off. And that was devastating, especially since it was UCM. And then on the bus ride back, not really knowing what we're going to do, if we're in, if we're out. But and then at 9, when we figured it out, it was really, really cool.
You got to be behind the plate. How impressive was what some of your pitchers did yesterday? I mean, obviously Seth starting once and getting 2 lengthy relief outings. How big was that for
I mean, it's a team game. I mean, you're going to need everybody and all hands on deck. And Seth, he came out and threw a lot. Came back 3 games in a row as a starter. Not used to throwing every day or throwing every other day. And it was really special to watch.
Well, Seth, for you, what does it mean to be going back to the regionals?
I mean, it means everything. My senior year, and I would have given just about anything to get back there, and I think I almost did with my right arm. But I think we gave everything we had, and I'm just very happy of this group that we were able to make it.
You guys going to have anything left for regionals?
Yeah, we will. We're all resting up today, and a lot of guys went in for treatment and just taking care of our bodies and getting rest. It was a long weekend, like 6 games in 4 days or whatever it was, so we'll be ready to go.
What stood out to you most about this group and just the way the whole attitude seems to have changed in maybe the last month?
Yeah, for sure. Like, we started off really rough. There was no doubt about that. Coach Fornelli said before that we were like 19-16 going into the UCO series, so that was kind of the tip of the iceberg. Are we going to go back or keep going, and I think we went the right direction, and we're just continuing to do that. I think it's safe to say we're playing our best baseball right now, so it's exciting.
As many innings you threw this weekend, how much fun, obviously Mason's been your catcher for a couple of years now, just for him to be back there like every inning behind the plate, you guys feel like really, really comfortable together now?
Yeah, super comfortable. I mean, the first outing I had was obviously a little bit different than on Saturday or Sunday, whenever that was, when I had to just kind of let empty the tank a little bit. We were doing a little more pitching and location and stuff than just getting up there and giving it everything I had. But it's awesome. He knows me really well, probably more than I know myself sometimes, and we're on the same page. So
another regional tournament. This one has to be kind of special.
I think it is. I don't know that we've ever started out maybe worse than we did, and still were able to get back to a regional. So really proud of these guys. I think, a lot of people know, we were 19-16 at one time, and Central Oklahoma was #1 in the conference, and they were coming in here for a 3-game set. And our kids battled. You know, they fought their rear ends off and gave us an opportunity to win that weekend. And then we've gotten better. We got some confidence.
Such a strong group of seniors in this team you've got this year. Did you see a switch kind of go over with them when they started realizing that their backs are getting close to being up against the wall and need to kind of change the tempo a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. I think early on we felt sorry for ourselves. We had some injuries and some things didn't go our way, and we kind of backed off. And I don't know what the switch was, but we finally tried to relax and play the game and not have any cares. I think there was a lot of expectations on this team early in the year, and kind of unwarranted because we lost a lot from last year, and a lot of guys were kind of unproven, but it took us a while, but once we got going, we were pretty good.
Kind of from your eyes, what was the roller coaster of that 8-hour span yesterday, going into the UCM game to the bus ride home to getting to sit and watch the selection show and feel the energy change?
Well, I think Saturday our guys poured their heart and soul out there to go win those 2 games, and then you get into Sunday and you think, man, if we can just get to that second game. And we again kind of sold our soul and threw a lot of guys and got away with winning the Pitt game, and then get to Central Missouri and Adam Teasdue. He was unbelievable, gave us every opportunity, and maybe missed some opportunities during the day. We had guys play 4 games, it was the same lineup every game. They played 6 games in 4 days and through some hot weather, which we hadn't seen all year. So proud of our guys to how they built. Didn't know what was going to happen. Found out a little earlier than the selection, so I thought it was cool to get them all together and get them in there and see some reactions, because I know there's a lot of tears at the end of the day, and to see them get an opportunity to play again is going to be fun.